It is the beer. The beer does it to me every time. The liquor does it. The liquor gives me heartburn. It's not even before the race. I'm still drinking it. I tend to run better. I'm faster when I'm drinking, though, which is funny. I guess I don't get so nervous.
Good luck, everyone.
Now, I have had instances where I'll drink a bit too much, and I've got way too much confidence in
There's
myself.
no lifting here, is there? I ain't been here in a long time.
Nah, not for quite a while. After a while, you kind of have to just a little bit if you don't hit your marks.
So you said the cup cars here, you're having to brake and lift a lot.
I mean, I try to take it as easy on the tires as long as I can, even during the beginning, just in case it goes green. Giving away trade secrets.
Man, I really hate starting back here, especially street stops.
Well, this is going to be too much liquid confidence. You know, that's how I got my wife. I had too much liquid confidence.
We should be fine.
It was kind of funny, though, because I walked up to her and I was like, hey, I was like, you want to go on a date sometime? Found out she lived right down the road from me. Never met her before in my life. Went to the same school and everything. Somehow, we all hung out with the same amount of people.
Back and came to the front of the race.
Never met her before. I was like, you want to go out sometime? She was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. And that's all I said. You know, I didn't say nothing else. And we kind of went our separate ways in the club. I met her in a country western club. We went our separate ways in the club, and I was there for about 2 or 3 more hours. And then she was like, she came up to me. She was like, well, how are you gonna take me out if you don't have my number?
It seems like.
I was like, oh, okay. So I gave her my number, and then like she went out with me the next night.
1 or 2 cautions, maybe.
And, I actually took her to Bowman Gray Stadium.
The ones I've been in.
For our first date, and then about a week later, her stuff started popping up in my house, and she just moved in and never left. So we ended up getting married like 3 years after that. All right, well, here we go.
Pace cars off. Be ready. Green flag.
Let's take it as easy as we can here. Hope for some accidents and try to take it easy on this right front.
Working the bottom.
Look at this guy.
Still there.
Yeah, if he wants it, he can have it. I'll get in behind him. That's fine.
Still there.
It's too early to really do anything crazy.
Keep it up, bud. He's going to give you a whoop.
I'll stay behind him and save my tires a little bit if I can. I do get passed a lot here sometimes. You got to block a lot.
Corrected.
Oh, fuck it, I'm so sorry.
We're just going to do what he does. I'd actually kind of rather be in second, to be honest.
Don't tell him ever lose it on the straightaway, but I almost did.
We'll just do whatever he does. So the bet still ain't working, I'm assuming. No, I didn't. They
Sorry,
popped
guys,
up there.
it's all my fault.
Yeah, we'll have to fix that. Don't know what's going on with it. Sorry about that, guys. It's one of the best things about the channel is the bets.
Check it out, pace car.
You met yours online in '95. Awesome, man. I met some girls online. Most of the girls I met online were crazy girls. Like they had mental issues. That's why I started saying, well, if there's a reason they're online trying to find dates, you know. I met this one girl named Danielle, she was really cool when we first started hanging out, and then she just got really clingy. So I was like, this ain't working out. And she freaked out. I mean, started crying, and then we never really would. I mean, we were sort of dating, but not like, it wasn't very long, maybe a month or 2. Yeah, I guess so. But she freaked out and started crying. Then she went from crying to like screaming about it, and I was like, whoa, you know, what the heck? And because I told her, I was like, you know, I'm not saying we can't be, you know, can't spend time together. I'm just not really, because I just got out of like a pretty long relationship. I was like, I'm just not ready to really date anybody. And she was freaking out, man. She was like, I went and bought you, you know, Burger King whenever you wasn't feeling good and all this other stupid crap.
If
And
you
I was
look
like,
close enough on
okay,
the pace
so?
car, there's like a little smiley face on the tail lights of the pace car.
And, oh, you hadn't missed much of nothing yet, Brandon. I mean, it's pretty much, everything's going okay.
At least that's what it looks like.
But, that's how she was. Then I met this other girl, and some of you young guys probably don't know, but there's a show called Sanford & Son, used to be on a long time ago. It actually probably stopped airing before I was born. But Fred Sanford, one of the main characters of the show, had a certain way he walked. Well, I met this girl, and this girl loved that show so much, she would walk around like him. And I was like, what the heck is your deal? Like, what's wrong with you, you know? Like, I went on 2 dates with her, and that's all she ever talked about was Sanford & Son, all the time. And I was like, yeah, this is not working out. Her mom's like, she loves that show. I said, yeah, you know, she's never going to get, like, a good boyfriend because of what she's doing.
Should be on the outside this time.
And I met another girl once who told me she was 18. Turned out she was 15, so I had to drop her pretty quick. She looked 18. She had a fake ID and everything. And I went to her house one day, and her mom was like, you know, she's 15. I think I was 19 at the time. I was like, no, she told me she was 18. She looked at her, and she's like, you're 15. And I was like, yep, it's time for me to go. So yeah, I've got tons more. Dated one girl that, you know, was constantly telling me she was head over heels for me and stuff like that. I worked right beside of her house, and then all of a sudden I started seeing like random dudes like going in and out of her house. Come to find out, she was sleeping around with them on me, you know. So it's some crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. You really can't nowadays. I mean, a lot of them just look the exact same. It has me worried for my own daughters.
Come in, you be behind one. Pace car's off. Big man, do your job.
Oh man, he snookered me on that one.
Green flag. Pit road is open.
Remember the leader is, can you not brake check everyone on the restarts?
It wasn't the leader, man. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't the leader.
Yeah, I never touched my brake.
Like I said, I just kind of back out a little bit right here, just trying to stay that right front as much as possible. And sometimes it kind of gets me in trouble, but we'll see. I just want to survive the thing, you know, that's the main thing. So we'll be pitting probably if the caution comes back out for sure. See, now you see the cars start to try to push up a little bit, which I came in a little lower, but it will start doing that some. You got to be kind of careful about that. That's why I'd almost just rather just stay right behind him and just follow him.
Sorry, Derek.
He's going to get a bit of a run off. Give him the inside. Well, nope. Yeah, he's going to take it.
Inside. Still there at door.
Pinch him down there a little bit, though. Make him check up. And there he goes.
Caution.
D, I'm sorry, man, but you are one of the most aggressive drivers on this game, and you need to chill out.
I give him the bottom, so that definitely wasn't my fault. So now we'll probably be pitting. And we'll replace all four, I guess.
Or a chat, but seriously, he needs to chill out. Someone tell him that.
Who was it that wrecked there? Pace car on the back. I can't can't shift down accelerating like that apparently with this car as easy. So I'm pretty sure we'll pit now, I think. Oh, maybe not. I kind of assumed we would, but no, it looks like some people are and some people ain't. I figured that'd be a good time to pit, but I guess not. We'll stay up here. That's fine. At some point, it'll get to where the car's pushing a bit more. I haven't really ran multiple laps on old tires, so I'm not sure how long it takes. I know in practice, about lap 10, it felt like that it was getting to where it would be kind of pushy. But you may be able to dip down there below that seam where the banking changes and free the car up just a little bit. And if you're, as long as you're careful and don't spin the thing out. Yeah, Red Dog, I agree, man. I've had some friends of mine that have almost gotten into some pretty serious trouble. I had a buddy of mine that was 18 and he was dating this girl that was 17 that told him she was 18, and they ended up sleeping together, and then her parents found out and tried to get him for statutory rape. And thankfully in North Carolina, if she consents at 16, it's not statutory rape, at least at the time. I don't know what it is now. And he got out of it. But yeah, they almost ruined his life, and really it was her fault. It wasn't even, it's kind of stupid of her parents to do that. I mean, he had no clue. But yeah, crazy. And that's the thing, a lot of times the girls don't get in any trouble for it. But I guess it's the guy's job to know. But if they're giving you false IDs and stuff like that, how are you supposed to know? I mean, you can't do background checks on everybody you date.
One to go. Going to be on the outside.
The tires got a little bit of wear on them. They're trying to spin on acceleration some. I ran a truck race here a while back and was on old tires. And when the green flag came out, I hit the gas and them tires lit up and it shot me right to the outside wall and I took out half the field. That's my first ever experience with Dover, and I was in second place and took out half the field. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Brandon. Oh man, half the race is over. I'm starting to get a bit nervous about it now. I just want to finish the thing, Just try not to be too super aggressive if we can help it.
Make sure you're dragging your brakes a little bit there, bud. Get some temp in them. All right, big man. Pace car's off. Be ready. Get behind at one. Ready.
You snookered me a little bit that time.
Open.
That's fine. We'll drop in right here. He waited for Kenny to hit him there, and then he went. Let's see if Kenny tries to take the lead here. He does. We might can follow him through if we can.
Outside. Still outside. Still outside.
Dang it, Kenny, why'd you have to drive faster than me?
And you're doing a damn good job, you know that?
Yeehaw.
Still outside.
Oh, he threw it in there. That's all right. We'll let him have it if he don't pitch me off
Still
too
there.
much.
On your clear. Clear.
I'm not backing out of it coming off the corner. Not unless I have to, anyway. See, now here's my tires a little bit worn, and I'm starting to lose a little bit of ground.
One inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still there, inside.
Really, dude?
Clear.
2 can play at that game.
not a thank you to you. Thank you to me. I'll hold my line down there, buddy. You're just trying to save it.
Oh, toward you, pal.
Oh, don't get into me, don't get into me.
Still there.
That was pretty close, actually.
Go inside. Still there. Still there.
Pretty fun racing, at least. Man, that 2 car, or who at 19, he is digging down there on the bottom.
Still there.
Wow, he got a run. He must have took tires earlier.
Clear, clear, clear. Inside, inside.
So we may fall to the back. We'll
Still
see.
there.
I want to get off this high side. I don't like being up here if I can help it.
All right, man, let's get him. Only about 10 left. Outside, outside. Still outside. Clear. Inside. Still there. Two
Nice
right
block,
inside.
dude.
Working the bottom. One only. Still inside. Inside, inside, inside. One wide. Cautious out.
Oh, man. That sucks. That kind of messed us up there.
But yet a couple laps
Yeah,
players
down
know
there
how
at
to
the
feel.
pace car by.
What's going on with our TVs up here, guys? It's open. No, close, close.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be
All right,
pitting
buddy.
now.
Line up behind the pace car.
Could take 2 tires and see what happens.
There he goes.
I don't know if it'll be worth it or not,
Pit
but
road will be
Not
open.
rip the pace car.
I think that's what we'll try to do here.
Never mind.
Oh, shoot. Well, I was going to. Oh, well. That probably would have been a good move. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, we would have been a lot faster, but the thing is, you're not going to be able to pass people too good because you got to do it on the bottom. Yeah, I should have pitted last time. You got no way of knowing, though, you know, if, you got no way of knowing if there another caution is going to come out or not. It's only going to be a handful of laps left, so there may just be a giant wreck. We're going to be starting on bottom, which is going to be nice, I think. Well, I was going to commit until I saw nobody else was. And I don't want to fall all the way back to 20th. You know, that's something I definitely don't want to happen. Because there's no way we can make that much spots back. I mean, we're 7th right now.
Hey, Corey, can you check your Instagram right now?
Yep.
Yeah, we would have fell way too far back. Oh, I can commit. It's hard to commit when you're really not sure what everybody else is going to do. I figured everybody would come down the pit. I'm really surprised nobody did. But like I said, it's going to be hard for anybody to pass here, even on fresh tires. I mean, as long as somebody can get the bottom, you know. We'll have to watch out for Michael behind us,
You know?
that he doesn't dive bomb us or something like that. If we can just hold our line for a couple of laps, we'll be fine. I'd just like to finish top 5 if I can. I have a feeling there'll probably be a wreck in front of us, if there's not one behind us first. That one guy that reared me up out of the way kind of pissed me off a little bit, because I was racing him pretty clean, a number 3 car, and then he just like door slammed me and pushed me all the way up the track. Yeah, true.
You want to go? What are you chewing on? Carrots and celery. Right.
Well, I mean, if we can finish on a positive note here, we'll be all right. As long as we don't lose too much iRating and maybe gain a little bit, that'll be all that really matters to me. Just don't want to get wrecked here. That's the only thing. Yeah, I don't want to be back there in the back.
Kenny, I like your paint scheme.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You should go
Radio
full
check.
gymkhana
Over
from
there.
turn 1.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
What'd you say?
Look at the number 1 car passing everybody on the high side.
They could be lining up behind the pace car.
Taking them 3 wide.
5 to go.
All right, if you guys spin to the top side, please. Oh, oh, oh. It's getting crazy. Somebody way up the track here.
Stay high, stay high. Caution, caution. Okay, quickly.
Saw that coming.
Take your hand there.
So it looks like we might have got,
What
what,
was that?
6th?
And I believe that's the end of that.
Thankfully, we didn't get involved in that.
Good right, Joe.
Yep, good right. Kenny, me, and Dylan were trying to plan an attack, and it didn't
The
work
young
out.
guys take it again, unfortunately.
Nice job, 3.
Man, I just hate getting stuck on the high side, but
Oof.
nothing you can do when you get up there, really. I mean, you're kind of at the mercy of everybody else. That one guy pushing me up didn't help any. D. Parker. I'll take a 6th place finish. So
Taking
we'll
up
finish
number
7th. Yeah, well, I guess we'll finish 7th because the one got past us there. Still, I mean, you know, could have been a lot worse.
Pit road is open.
I was kind of hoping that we would have a we would have had a bigger wreck like that. We could have passed 2 or 3 different cars, but it is what it is. The wife's calling. Excuse me for a second.
Two more, let's go. Get the lucky dog. Lap down car coming.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm trying to get a Wi-Fi signal booster for my drone because it only goes about 50 meters out, and a signal booster will allow it to go like 250 meters out, so before it starts losing signal. So she's looking for one, and she doesn't really know what to look for.
They could be lining up behind the 20.
Yeah, that's just how that one car is. I've seen him do that kind of stuff before. He shouldn't have started dead last. I mean, why would you start dead last and then, you know, I guess maybe he gets more safety rating if he passes up through there not hitting anybody, but I don't know. Who knows?
Stay after, man. White flag.
Really surprised we didn't have like a one-lap shootout here.
Closed.
Yeah, thing is, I mean, you get in these street stock races, and there's so many young guys up here, and they're fast, but they're way too aggressive, and it's almost, I almost hate racing with them. You know, it's a lot more fun when you're racing with a lot of older guys that give and take, because these young guys don't give and take at all. They just root you out of the way, and they don't care. I mean, you know, if you say something to them about it, like, well, you know, you should have held your line or something stupid like that. But if you do the same thing to them, they get all pissy about it. You know, they can't take it. Most of them. And most street stock races I can run, and I've had some decent races with some of them before, but, you know, a lot of them, the last race I had was more older guys, street stock race, and we had some good racing. I mean, we gave each other room, and you can't do that with the young guys, a lot of them. Yeah, exactly, entitled, you know, a lot of them. I think I have heard of that racing league, actually. I don't know if I'd consider myself old yet, though. I don't know if I can get into something like that. There's one league that's just for, like, people 60 and over. That's it. 7th place, car number 4, so we might break even on this one.
Chucker, right? That's 10-4. All right. Good job out there, driver. Good solid day. Great track for a second. Yeah, girls with blue feathers.
That would be funny. 35. I'm not quite 35 yet, but I'm almost there. Be 35 in about a month, about 2 months, February 28th. All right, let's check the points here real quick before we end it. Keep your fingers crossed. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll end up halfway decent. All right. Whoops. Let's see what we got here. Finished in 7th and gained 5. So we did gain a little bit, and that's all that matters to me. We got just a little bit, so thankfully that happened. And gained another 10. No. Wrong one. Gained, no, we lost 0.06 in safety, but we're still up to a 4.40, so that's good. We should have this A license back pretty quickly, I think.